Maharaj, Shilapiji Maharaj. Okay. Maharaj, Shilapiji Maharaj.
Prakash bhai, કેમ છો બધા?
બસ આનંદમાં બધાને. Nice to see you. Well, I proudly would like to say a few words and then I'll pass it on to our teachers' experience, what they really have understood, really Sri Chandna Vidyapith teachings. And yes, with the inspiration of Taima and Shilapiji Maharaj and all the Sadhviji, they've achieved so much. As I can see all of you at the moment, quite radiant, still smiling. And Shilapiji Maharaj, yes, all the students here are here with me since we started. The Sri Chandna Vidyapith was established in 1999. And that is just due to your wonderful knowledge, what you gave us. And we are actually, well, on our spiritual order now at the moment in development. So you naturally will be nice to hear from you as well. I just remembered one good word from Taima when she was at home at my place during the worship of Sadhvi Shilapiji Maharaj was there and other Sadhviji as well. We were sitting and we had invited everybody to have a meal with us. So most of them had come during our worship of time here. And Taima just said, Prakash bhai, do you realize that we are having a wonderful meal and yet next door, the people may be starving. So her thoughts always ran as so compassionate for the others as well. So does all the Sadhvijis here at the moment in Virayatan are thinking in the same manner, Seva, Shiksha, and Sadhana. I don't want to take much more time, but there are 3 wonderful centers in India now. Well, I won't take time to cover the history of each place. That is at Rajgir, beginning. And then there was but now there is again at Kutch, very large university created by Sadhvijis and Taima, of course. After the earthquake, you'd be surprised and shocked that everyone had left during the earthquake, during the devastation. And it was only Taima and the Sadhvijis, I remember, they had run to the place. And I remember Taima telling me when we saw her during the earthquake time, after 6 months, we had gone, myself, Binubai and Ramlikbai Shah, with 250,000 pounds collected from here just to distribute. And Taima said, what do you think, Prakash bhai, at this time, in this such a devastation, if Bhagwan Mahavir was there, would you think he would be sitting at Pahapuri or he would come down here to help? So Taima's thoughts are always just like Bhagwan Mahavir, and so does all the Sadhvijis here at the moment. And yes, I would just say a few words more. Sorry, I'm taking a bit time. As Sadhviji, Shilapiji Maharaj and Taima, when they came to the UK, United Kingdom, they realized that we were starving for the knowledge of all the Jainism. We had only known Jainism by Naukar Mantra or Pathshala Majada Datya. I remember Shilapiji Maharaj telling me, Prakash bhai, what do you think we should give the name of to this school? So Pathshala, she said, no, Pathshala is Path Bani Jau. She was absolutely right. We had only come with the part that we have learned, that is Naukar Mantra. And I remember very clearly when we started the school in North London, there were many, and then Shilapiji Maharaj translated the whole thing. She identified that the English was most important language here now, outside India. So people would understand and the children would understand. Now, all our children who have actually been in SCVP, you know how they're grown up at the moment as such. So Shilapiji Maharaj created such a nice syllabus for each different ages in English with the sutras explanation. And our teachers here at this moment were all students. They have learned it, they picked it up. They had sown the seeds of Jainism here globally, first time globally outside India, United Kingdom. And now we are growing into a big plant and big tree. So everywhere around the globe now, as you can see, they're all following the same principles that we need to know more, just the thoughts of Bhagwan Mahavir. Now we have teachers here, they have our students. Now they are teachers now as such. So I'll ask one of our good teacher, Shosnaben Samji, whom I know. She only came to Sri Chandna Vidyapit in 1999 as a committee, only with Naukar Mantra and nothing else. Well, as we all know, they have all progressed. Yes, they have. Well, I don't know what Gunasthan they would reach. Shilapiji Maharaj would be able to tell us. But they have, Shilapiji, I'm very proud to say, all these great sadhaks over here at the moment have really spiritually, and their children have really progressed very well. Without you, if you hadn't come to this part of the country, I think we would have been a total different person. So before I go any further, I'll pass it on to the lady here, the Jostaven Samji, as one of the good teacher, with her experience and what she has actually have spiritually, well, what do you call it, have understood everything about the real good life. Yes, Jostaven, would you like to say a few words?
Shilapiji Maharaj, and my Mathen Vandami to Parampuja Taima and the whole Sadhvi Sangh. Thank you, Prakash Bhai. I'll omit the word good and the teacher, because we were just facilitators. We were mothers sitting and having a discussion. And when I will say that Shilapiji today does not need any introduction. I mean, the fact that our normal classes, we have about 30 devices every week. Today, we've got another 38. They just needed to know that she was going to be online and people just wanted to join. So here we are today, and I don't think that any of them need any introduction to Shilapiji Maharaj, but which I just wanted to make it a little bit personal, and thank you for giving me this opportunity. To me, I think that when we first, the reason I wanted to introduce my children to Jain philosophy, I married, as people know, to Altaf Samji, who is an Ismaili. And so we wanted to introduce our children to both the cultures and the faiths. And so when I learned that in North London, they had started a Channa Vidyapit in 1998, and my cousin was taking her children there. I thought, wow, okay, I will try and get there on a Friday, just drive over. It was very difficult. And then I learned that Prakash Bhai was opening, there would be a Channa Vidyapit in South London. You can imagine my, delight, and but I didn't know what to expect. So when I, at the inauguration, not knowing about all the work that had gone behind, to bring that launch in 1998 to South London, and then to the inauguration of the actual school in 1999, when I took my son there, and there was a meeting in the evening, and people, Kusumben Samji with her teachers, greeted us. And I looked there, and there were books, syllabi on the table. I looked through that. I was expecting, a few books of Samaik and Pratikaman. This is what I had learned, sutras. I think Prakash Bhai and we lived on the same street, but we thought I was just ran around. But I did go to Pachada as well. But so when I saw the books and the topics in there, Chadravya, Nav Tattva, Pachis Bol, and I thought, this is it. If my son comes to ask me, what does this mean? I will not have a clue. So I needed to learn. So when I put him in there, we both benefited. And that was another thing. But on that day, the reason it was such a good thing was Shilapiji Maharaj was there. And when she opened the session, I just cannot believe it. You cannot, her words was just amazing. And that is the reason that we all are here today. I mean, our group, the adult group, started as a discussion. But it was best to we found that it was really good to just, focus, and we were learning whilst the children are learning in their classes. Now, one thing I know, the motto of Sri Chandra Vidyapith is Seva, Siksha, and Sadhana. And in that order is the way that we need to understand and learn. And the other thing was, one thing that Puja Acharya Shri, but now she is Param Puja Taima, she said once, instead of creating temples in a village, let us make an effort. Let us make the entire village a temple. And that is what we need to do. And, when we talk about temples and we talk about cleanliness and we talk about cleanliness being next to godliness, then I think that we're not only cleaning everything that is outside of us, helping others to survive, this is the seva part of it. And we learn, we get close to God. And I feel that the messages that have come through with it is not just the sutras and the technical part of it, it is really the background to it that they have provided. And Shilapiji Maharaj in particular, because she was the one who renounced, the world in 1986 and pursued education abroad and came here to us and gave us all this. I will not go into any of the details because we have detailed newsletters every week of their achievements, and we can't keep up with them. I tell you that much, Shilapiji Maharaj. And how you run around and how you muster up this energy, I have no idea. But I think that we've got this, in Param Puja Taima, we've got this inimitable force that is driving all of us. And all I can say is really thank you so much. And the other thing, just to say, that you are just not an inspiration to me. You are an inspiration to everyone here and whoever you meet. And you are helping spread Jainism in the West. I mean, to us, obviously there were other centers in the US, but this was, I think, the very first one here that has really now, has flourished in such a good way. And I think helping children to take part in plays, and, we've had eye camps in Bihar, my daughter has attended, and all I can say is it's given them such wonderful experience, and we cannot thank you enough. So I will not take up any more of your time because I think that people don't want to listen to me. Today is your day. Please take it away. Thank you so much. But can I just say one thing, that when we started the school, we had Prakash Bhai and Nina Ben were the ones, being the trustees, and they did it. But the group of teachers that we had at that time, we still have Vibhuti Ben Mehta, who is has been there right from the start through till this day. Unfortunately, today she could not be here, and but I just wanted to say that she's with us in spirit. Thank you so much.
Over to you, Shilapiji Maharaj. We have taken quite a lot of time of ours as well on introduction.
Prakash Bhai, shall I start?
Oh, yes, of course, yes. It's all yours now.
Okay, am I audible?
Yes, it is clearly audible now. Okay. I'm sure everybody's listening, isn't it? Great.
I request all of you to close your eyes for a minute. Please get connected to your source. There is tremendous, beautiful, peaceful divine energy within you. In these beautiful moments, we'll try to connect ourselves with that source of bliss, peace, and joy. Om Mangalam Mangalam Mahavir Mangalam. Veer Mangalam. Mahavir Mangalam. Om Mangalam. Omkar Mangalam. First of all, I would like to congratulate all the teachers, members, and trustees of Sri Chandna Vidyapith, South London. All the teachers have been passionately disseminating Lord Mahavir's teachings for so long, so effectively, and so selflessly. I think they deserve a big round of applause, congratulations, gratitude, and thank you. Be Jyotsna Ben, Vibhuti Ben, Trushit Ben, and everybody. At this moment, in midst of all South London teachers, I would like to recognize Mehul Bhai's efforts also, because he has been teaching so passionately for so long to all the Chandna Vidyapith teachers, South London. And Prakash Bhai Nina Ben Sukevan. એમનું ઘર તો જેમ ઉપાશ્રય મંદિર થઈ ગયું છે. Today, whatever South London Chandna Vidyapith has achieved, I think the big credit, big contribution goes to Prakash Bhai and Nina Ben. They're absolutely amazing, selfless, and ideal Shravak for the 21st century. આપણે આજે ઘણા બધા લોકો ઉપસ્થિત છે, those who are not part of South London. But I would like to tell everyone that for past 25 years, 30 years, South London Chandna Vidyapith teachers have been really doing amazing work to propagate teachings of Mahavir for young adults and for everyone. આજે તાઈમાના આશીર્વાદ, એમના ઇન્સ્પિરેશનથી હું અહીંયા છું. And આપ બધાનું, I welcome you all to this spiritual, I would say, session of Gunasthanas. Gunasthanas, 14 stages of spiritual development. Gunasthanas is an amazing word. It's a very, very important word in the Jain philosophy. Apparently, when we use the word Gunasthanas, or when we say the word Gunasthanas, it seems we are talking about somebody's qualities, we are talking about somebody's virtues, we are talking about somebody's external kind of traits. But Gunasthanas, બહારની qualities no description નથી. Gunasthanas is a beautiful indicator of our spiritual development. Bhagavan Mahavir has envisaged Gunasthanas so scientifically, so beautifully. If you want to know that where do I stand, you need to understand the spiritual purification process and the indicators given by Gunasthanas. Then you will be able to know where do I stand and how much more progress I need to do to reach to my final goal. Atmani Ananta Shakti Chi. We cannot really imagine, we cannot really visualize the immense power of our soul. Ananta Shakti Chi. Ananta Virya Chi. Ananta Ananda Chi. Ananta Prem Chi. Even we have this beautiful diamond with us. Like you just imagine that you have, all the ladies have beautiful necklace, diamond necklace. They have that necklace in their, I would say, in safe. But they do not use this necklace. They use artificial diamond, they use some glass jewelry, and they use different things. But because they do not know that there is beautiful real diamond necklace in their safe. આવી જ હાલત આપણી પંછી. આપણા પાસે બહુ સુંદર અનંત આનંદનો infinite source છે. Somehow we cannot tap it. We cannot experience it. Or I would say we do not even believe in it. And life just goes in a very, I would say, ઉપર થી લાઈફ આપણે જીવી લઈએ. પણ જે અનંત આનંદનો સ્રોત છે એના સુધી આપણે પહોંચતા પણ નથી. આ બધાને કદાચ ખ્યાલમાં હશે ઓલું નાનું સિંહનો બાળક શીપના ઝુંડમાં પેદા થઈ ગયા by chance. And the little lion thought that I'm also like a sheep. And sheep would run to see a big lion. That little lion would also run. Little lion, that child would never realize that I have such a power, such a capacity, immense, infinite capability or power. He just could not understand it. He thought he was just a sheep. And when another lion saw him, he made him realize, that little lion, that no, you are not sheep. You are powerful like me. You are also lion. So Bhagwan Mahavir કહે છે કે તું પણ સિંહ છો. તારી આત્મામાં અનંત શક્તિ છે, અનંત વીર્ય છે, અનંત આનંદ છે. लेकिन हीरो का जीवन कौड़ियों के दाम बिक जाता है. जैसे आते हैं वैसे चले जाते हैं. उस अनंत आनंद, अनंत शक्ति, अनंत वीर्य अनुभव नहीं थता. So Gunasthan tries to tell us, it's a spiritual indicator, where do you stand, how much progress you have done, and how much more progress you need to do. Gunasthan baharni capacity. Somebody can have big fame in the world. Somebody can be very powerful speaker. Somebody can be very learned. It doesn't mean that person's Gunasthan is high. That person may have first Gunasthan, or maybe have tremendous knowledge. ખૂબ જ્ઞાનની શક્તિ છે. એનો મતલબ આ નથી કે એમના પાસે મોટા અભિવૃદ્ધ ગુણસ્થાન છે. Because Gunasthan is the kshayopsham of Shraddha and Charitra, not the kshayopsham of Gyan. It's a bit technical, which I'm going to explain to you later. So Gunasthan has nothing to do with your external achievements, with your external developments, external fame, or external kind of achievement. It is very internal. It's very, very, I would say, related to the spiritual growth of an individual. The words which we are going to use to explain to you about Gunasthan, they are beautiful words. Sometimes they would use the word Apurukarna. They would use the word Anivrittikarna. They would use the word Avidasamvidishti. We might be able to understand the literal meaning of this word. But unless we experience the meaning of this word, we will not be understand fully the beauty of these words. But as we all know, or what we discuss, that human language is failed to describe what we really feel, what we experience. Because human language is extremely limited, we cannot really explain, we cannot really say what we experience or what we really feel. तो शब्दમાં ના કહી શકીએ, અનુભવની વાત છે. અને ગુણસ્થાન is an expression of the spiritual experience. The deeper the experience, the beautiful the experience, the bigger the Gunasthan you will have. Gunasthan पल पल बदलती भाव स्थिति છે. આપણે share market માં, when you go to share market and somebody invests money, so what happens? The price of shares goes up, down, up and down. The way it goes up and down, the profit on your shares also changes. So the share price goes up. I don't know about the share market, but I believe that profit will also go up. The prices go down, that probably profit also goes down. So भाव प्रमाणे भाव છે. So Gunasthan continuously changes. જેવી રીતે આપણો ભાવ બદલે છે, એવી રીતે આપણો ગુણસ્થાન બદલે છે, અને એવી રીતે આપણો ભાવ પણ બદલે છે. So Gunasthan is a very important word in the Jain philosophy. And the Gomat Sar, Digambar text, the Jeev Kand of Gomat Sar technically explains Gunasthan like this, which you need to listen to this definition very carefully. Shraddha, moho ane shraddhana, moho ane yogna nimittathi, moha ane yogna nimittathi, જીવના શ્રદ્ધા, જીવના મોહ અને યોગના નિમિત્તથી જીવના શ્રદ્ધા અને ચારિત્ર ગુણની તારતમ્યતાની જે અવસ્થા છે, એને ગુણસ્થાન કહે છે. I will explain to you in English. મોહ અને યોગ, and મોહ અને યોગ. મોહ means delusion, and yog is your मन वचन काया no yog, sharir no yog. So these two are nimitta, and upadan is your shraddha and charitra. So the Gunasthan development depends on the shraddha and charitra gun. The jivana shraddha and charitra gunni taratamyata, up and down, low and more, big and small. So jem shraddha and charitra gun જે ઓબ્સ્ટ્રક્ટ થયેલા છે, એ ક્લિયર થતા જાય. આત્માની પોતાની શક્તિનો જેમ જેમ ઉઘાડ થાય, ઉઘાડ શેનાથી થાય? ચારિત્ર મોહનીય કર્મના આવરણ જ્યારે ઓછા થાય, તો જીવની આત્માની જે શક્તિ છે, એનું ઉઘાડ થાય. જેમ જેમ ઉઘાડ થાય, એમ એમ ગુણસ્થાન અભિવૃદ્ધ થાય. So the whole magic of Gunasthan development depends on Mohaniya karma, right? So the Mohaniya obstructs the capacity of you to experience your own beauty. Mohaniya obstructs the capacity of you to experience yourself, your immense beauty, your immense bliss, immense joy, and immense knowledge. So the whole Purusharth is to reduce your mohaniya karma. Kshay, upsham, anikshay upsham. So charitra gunni tartamyata, shraddha gunni tartamyata. Tartamyata means less and more, less and more. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. So જેમ જેમ ચારિત્ર ગુણ ઓછા થાય, આત્માની પોતાની શક્તિનો ઉઘાડ થાય. જેમ જેમ મોહનીય કર્મનો આવરણ બળે, તેમ તેમ જીવની જે આત્માની પોતાની શક્તિ છે, એ ઢકાઈ જાય. So the નિમિત્ત is મોહ અને યોગ, and upadan is shraddha. Upadan is charitra and shraddha. As you know, in the Jain darshan, everything happens with nimitta and upadan. Nimitta is the, upadan is the principal cause, and nimitta is the secondary cause. For example, you make a ghada, you make a pot. So pot બનાવવા માટે, ઘડા બનાવવા માટે માટી જોઈએ. So માટી is the principal cause, and जो कुम्हार છે, pot maker is નિમિત્ત to make that ghada. તો નિમિત્ત અને ઉપાદાનના સંયોગથી કોઈ પણ વસ્તુ ઘટિત થતી હોય, તો આ જે ઘટિત છે, આ જે ગુણસ્થાનની અભિવૃદ્ધિ છે, એમાં ઉપાદાન is, ઉપાદાન એટલે કેના પર ઘટિત થાય છે? ચારિત્ર ગુણ ઉપર. તો ચારિત્ર is ઉપાદાન, and નિમિત્ત is your મોહ અને યોગ. So the whole game plan of Gunasthan development, the Gunasthan indicator is to do with mohaniya karma. So mohaniya karma ઉપર જડી કામ થાય, ત્યારે ગુણસ્થાનમાં અભિવૃદ્ધિ થાય. And when mohaniya karma becomes zero, then the sadhak makes a big chalang to attain to the final level of Keval Gnan. So Gunasthan, Gomat Sar Jeev Kand says that moh and yogna nimittati, જીવના શ્રદ્ધા અને ચારિત્ર ગુણની તારતમ્યતા જે છે એ ગુણસ્થાન છે. Now, it is not like philosophy. It's not like Bhagwan Mahavir said like a philosophy. He experienced it. He saw hundreds and hundreds of sadhak in his presence. And he saw that some people are here, some people are going up, some people are going up but still coming down, because જેમ આપણી ભાવની તારતમ્યતા છે એમ ગુણસ્થાન આગળ પાછળ થતા હોય. In the history of religions, Gunasthan is the most scientifically presented to sadhak to understand, to know where do I stand. It's a very beautifully designed indicator of our own spiritual development. Now, they said that Gunasthans are 40. So Guna is not like Gunli quality. Gunasthan means your indicator of spiritual development is called Gunasthan. And they've used the word Gunasthan just to let you know that your capacity of development is dependent on your Mohaniya Karma Taraktamyata. Now the 14 Gunasthan, many of you probably know these names. In this audience today, there are certain people who are very advanced because they have been teaching and learning for so long. Some people are new. Some people phoned me this morning. They said, we have only heard the names. So it's a very challenging kind of audience. I will try to explain to you technically how do we measure Gunasthan and also the practical implication of sadhak. So when somebody reaches 4th Gunasthan, what happens? Somebody reaches 5th Gunasthan, then what happens? So philosophically, technically, I would like to explain, and also practical implication of Gunasthan. Now, the first is, so there are 14 Gunasthanak. Like first is Mithyatva. Then second is Sasadan. Third is Mishra. Fourth is Avirasamyakdishti. Fifth is Deshvirat. Sixth is Pramatta Sanyat. Seventh is Apramatta Sanyat. Eighth is Apurvakarana. Ninth is Anivrittikaran. 10th is Sukshma Samparai. 11th Upashantamo. 12th Kshinamo. 13th Sayogi Kevali. And 14th is Ayogi Kevali. Some of you must have read these words, and some of you probably listening these words for the first time. I would actually, 14 Gunasthan needs 14 lectures, Prakash Bhai. But you are kind enough to give me only one lecture. So it will be, I will try to explain in a very systematic way to understand, or to make you understand how these Gunasthanas are related to our lives. Pehlo Gunasthan, the first Gunasthan is Mithyatva. Mithyatva. So some of you can raise this question. You're talking about Gunasthan and how Mithyatva can be Gunasthan. So Gunasthan means it looks like positive and Mithyatva word looks like negative. So how can Mithyatva be a Gunasthan? I said to you earlier on that Gunasthan is an avastha. Mithyatva is an avastha. It's a place where most of the jeev in this world stand. Ekendriya, Beindriya, 1 senses, 2 senses, 3 senses, 4 senses, 5. Everybody is on first Gunasthan. That is Mithyatva. प्रकाश की तरफ रास्ता, प्रकाश की ओर जाने से पहले मैं अंधेरे में हूं, ये विश्वास जरूरी है. In order to progress towards beauty, towards joy, towards enlightenment, we must understand, we must feel, we must accept that I'm in darkness. I think the most challenging part I see in this world today, it's very difficult to accept that I'm in dark. Very difficult to accept that I need to make in progress. Very difficult to see that there is some room to progress in my life. The way we live, we think this is perfect. I'm doing my best and this is the best way of leading my life. मैं इससे भी कुछ अच्छा जी सकता हूं, ऐसी सोच जीवन में आध्यात्मिक प्रगति का प्रारंभ है. The way I am living, I can still lead my life in a better way. I shouted for small things yesterday. Probably I could have avoided it. I wasted so many hours talking about others. Probably I could have avoided it. Unnecessarily, for all negative thoughts, I wasted my time. But to realize that I wasted my time, it's a big step. It's a big step. So अंधेरे का स्वीकार ही प्रकाश की तरफ में यात्रा है. Unless we understand that I'm in darkness, you cannot progress towards light. Therefore, Bhagavan said, Michattam paryanami sammattam uvasampajjam. Michattam paryanami, that I leave behind the path of wrong beliefs, wrong doings, and wrong conduct. Sammattam uvasampajjami, and with grace, with commitment, with passion, with dedication, I embrace sammat in my life. Bhagwan said, you understand, you unfold, you recognize. Understand your bondages. We have so many stumbling blocks. Most of the time, we do not even realize it. We feel that others are giving me miseries. Others are giving me sorrows. Others are giving me hard time. It's because of them I'm suffering. You understand your bondages. Atli hidden vastu ache apna manma apne જ નથી જાણતા. Certain people are bothering us. Certain things are bothering us. Certain incidents are bothering us. They're part of us. Understand that. Realize, recognize, and awake, arise, and shut them up. Bujjati tyutija bandhanam parijayena. Prakash ki taraf yatra karni hai. So we understand what is my darkness, what is my bondage, and what is my challenge. So the first Gunasthan is Mithyatva. Most of the people are in Mithyatva only. Mithya means wrong. To means dharana. Ganata dharana, mithya dharana is Mithyatva. So this is spiritual development path they are talking. So for them, what is Mithyatva? Which is unimportant looks important to us. Which is not right looks right to us. Which is not true looks true to us. Je sachu che e khotu lage, je khotu che je sachu lage. Je important che unimportant lage, je unimportant che important lage. Those things are temporary, look permanent to us, and those who are permanent, they look temporary to us. Mithyatva, the most moto mithyatva, who are sharir, moto mithyatva. Shuddha Buddha Niranjan Chaitanya Sarup Nati, who sharir, who are permanent choya. This is my permanent abode. I'm not going to go from here. So who Shuddha Chu, who Buddha Chu, who absolutely beautiful Niranjan Chaitanya Sarup Chu, ano bodh na thau, ano bodh na hoy, eno na mithyatva. And if we do not understand, believe, and see that I am this beautiful soul, then I'm not able to see Punarjanma, I'm not able to see karmic philosophy. So for me, everything, people who are in Mithyatva, eat, drink, and be well. Kisne dekha swarg, kisne dekha moksha, or kisne dekha karma. Just enjoy your life with all possible things, because it's only one life. And do whatever you can do. And in order to get an enjoyment, even if we have to hurt somebody, it's okay. It's okay. And this is Mithyatva. And the challenge of Mithyatva is, from time immemorial, that if prophet like Mahavir, prophet like Rishabdev, prophet like Buddha, and other prophets, they come and tell us that, awake, this is not true. You are in Mithyatva. But we are not ready to listen to that because we don't experience that. And we do not want to get knowledge or get benefit of their experience because we are so much focused in our own mithya. Amari dharana atli jad che, amari manyataओं atli jad che, कि if even somebody wants to come and tell us, we are not able to listen to that, we are not able to see that. Many years ago, there was a pond. And in that pond, a small frog used to live. A lot of frogs used to live. And on the top of that pond, there was Kai Shiva, that green thing. And it was all covered. And for ages and ages, all the frogs, they used to live in the dark water because everything was covered with Shiva. One day, one frog came up. And luckily, because of wind, that Shiva broke. And that morning, that frog saw first time beautiful sunrise. Beautiful sunrise and beautiful sun rays were coming to that pond. And he was delighted. My God, so beautiful. We were living in darkness forever. We never experienced such beauty. We never experienced such beautiful sunrise. He was so excited. And you know, when we are excited, when we such any beautiful thing, we want to share it with our friends. So he went down and said to all the frog friends, look, today I saw something very amazing. I saw something very unique, something very special. Some sunrise, sun rays were coming. And they were so beautiful. All the frogs laughed at him. But look, such thing does not exist in the world. We are here in darkness forever, and this is the truth. Whatever you are saying is just your dream, it's just your illusion, it never happens. So the story says the frog kept on shouting, look, I saw, you believe me, it was so beautiful. But other frog friends did not listen to him. Mahavir comes, he tells us, he shouts for this beauty, but we never listen. And he keeps on teaching for 30 long years. But sometimes we hear, sometimes we don't hear, sometimes we don't believe what was being said. Even in the times of Vaishnava Bhagwan, Keshi Swami used to tell people there's existence of soul, beautiful soul, the possibility of development of soul is there. But people would question different things. Okay, if you say there is soul, so there is dead body here, and let's wait the living person, and now this person is dead, but the weight is same. If there is a soul in this body, there must be some weight. All sorts of silly questions people asked. Even Mahavir and other prophets were telling us continuously about the existence of soul. But believing is Shraddha, it's a big thing. It can become a matter of preaching. It can become a matter of talk. It can become a matter of subject of our theory. But to become matter of experience is the beginning of fourth Gunasthan, that is Samyak Darshan. Easy to talk about it. Easy to give talks on this. But very challenging to really believe in the existence of soul, existence of truth, existence or believe in the reality that you are a Shuddha Buddha Niranjan Chaitanya Swarup. Sharir is with you, but not the permanent Sati. Sharir is temporary. And the beginning from immemorial time, Anadikal thi apne mithyatva machi. Anadikal say that is first Gunasthanak. So when we start studying about Gunasthanak, so normally we think that first, then second, then third, then fourth. It doesn't happen like this. From first Gunasthan, sadhak goes to fourth Gunasthan. We'll talk about second and third later on. So what happens? We are in this mithyatva for time immemorial, since time immemorial. Kabanati kya diche, anadiche, mithyatva. સાચું સાચું નથી લાગતું, જે permanent impermanent લાગે and impermanent permanent લાગે. For with દેવ ગુરુ ના કૃપાથી કોઈ ક્ષણ સાધકના જીવનમાં આવે કે પહેલા ગુણસ્થાનથી યાત્રા ચૌથા ગુણસ્થાન સુધી પહોંચે. Difficult to answer this question. How does it happen? It happens with Purusharth or it happens with Krupa Prasad. The answer they say ki in a આપણે સમુદ્ર કિનારે જઈએ, so their stones are there for a long time. So પાણીમાં રેતા રેતા પોતે stone gold થઈ જાય છે. No one makes an effort, automatically, naturally the stones become round. So same way they say that after a long time, આત્માના પોતાના પુરુષાર્થ કૃપાથી સાધક પ્રથમ ગુણસ્થાનથી ચૌથર્થ ગુણસ્થાન, fourth ગુણસ્થાન में એની entry થાય. The fourth ગુણસ્થાન is the start of the spiritual journey that is called Samyak Darshan, Avirat Samyak Darshan. Tannisargadidikmatva. How does it happen? It can happen naturally. Naturally, tat nisarga. Nisarga means naturally. Or you can call it krupa, you can call it purusharth, you can call it luck, you can call divine blessings, but it happens naturally. Or adhikam, by support, blessing, support of your guru, support of swadhyay, support of jin puja, whatever, like bahari alambanthi ki nisargathi. Pelli vakat sadhak chaturth gunasthan, first time sadhak realizes that I'm not body, I'm soul. I'm the beautiful soul. That is the beginning of spiritual development in someone's life. Until we are in Mithyatva, we do whatever we do, but unless we have the Shraddhan, unless we have that experience, the spiritual journey never starts. So, Tanni Sargata Dikimatva, the fourth Gunasthan is very important. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, ketla pan hoy pan ek hoy to 0 no matlab chhe. So whatever sadhana we do, if it is compounded with Samyak Darshan, then only it becomes meaningful. Now, technically what happens, I said to you earlier on, the whole philosophy of Gunasthan, the whole development of Gunasthan is Mohaniyakar. Many of you must know about all the 8 karmas. Some of you are newcomers. So out of 8 karmas, 4 are ghatis and 4 are aghatis karma. So ghati karma, which ghat the innate qualities of soul, is called ghati karma. Nanavarniya, Dashnavarniya, Mohani and Antaraya. Out of these 4, the most powerful is Mohaniya karma. Mohaniya karma obstructs us to see our own beauty, to experience our own self, to experience who we are. As I said earlier on, we have tremendous capacity of bliss. મેં કીધું ને કે આપણે કાચના દાગીના પહેરીને જઈએ અને આપણે ખુશ થઈએ. કાચના દાગીનામાં પણ ચમક છે, પણ કાચના છે. અને હીરાનો પહેરીએ તો હીરા છે. So today we have all the enjoyments. We have car, we have bank balance, we have positions, everything is good. Everything is giving us a lot of happiness. But we are missing out the real happiness, the bliss which soul can give. आत्मा में जो आनंदनी शक्ति ना होत, कदाच अपने आत्मा ने ना गुंती. अनंत ज्ञाननी क्षमता छे, अनंत आनंदनी क्षमता छे, अनंत वीर्य અને અનંત શાંતિની ક્ષમતા છે. We have not yet experienced that. So what happens, as I said, that Mohaniya karma basically deludes, obstructs us to see our own beauty. So Mohani has 2 parts, Darshan Mohani and Charitra Mohani. So Darshan Mohani obstructs the sadhak to experience its own self. Darshan Mohani Udayman che, a simple language, ek sun che, beautiful Surya che, and clouds are covering so that we cannot experience the beautiful sunshine, the beautiful tej of sun, because clouds are covering. So the soul is there with infinite capacity of bliss, knowledge, and peace. But because of the clouds of karma, we're not able to experience the beauty of soul. We're not able to experience the infinite joy and peace. Raja che, hira che, and experience nothing. So that experience is obstructed by mohaniya karma, darshan mohaniya karma. So what happens? Krupa કહું, પુરુષાર્થ કહું, યા તમારું પુણ્ય કહું, આપણું પુણ્ય કહીએ. For fraction of some, એક સમય, fraction of second, દર્શન મોહનીયના બધા કર્મ પૂતગલ બેસી જાય છે. For fraction of second. દર્શન મોહનીય ઉદયમાં છે, but darshan mohaniya gets option. Darshan mohaniya goes down. For that fraction of second or samay, antarmurat, when darshan mohaniya goes down, suddenly you are able to experience yourself. That is called aupushamic samyaktva. Upusham. Upsham, sheno upsham thai gyu che? Darshan mohaniya no upsham thai gyu che. Darshan mohaniya has gone down. Therefore, you are able to experience first time your own beauty, which is unexplainable. That is called aupushamic samyaktva. Thodi var mate darshan mohaniya badha karman pudgal niche besi gaya che, and you are able to, so the reason which was obstructing us to experience our own self, it has gone down. Upsham thai gaya che. Upsham matlab khatmanati thai gaya. Upsham etle besi gaya che. And that is called aupushamic samyaktva. Samyaktva means your faith in yourself. Experience of yourself is called samyaktva, which is the beginning of spiritual journey. So when you experience that aupushamic samyaktva, suddenly you are absolutely in bliss. But the time of that aupushamic samyaktva is very small. Antarmurat che, beghadi che. Only for antarmurat. So aupushamic samyaktva, you experience that. And then again, and then when what happens, darshan mohaniya goes down. And another expectation here is krodh man maya lobh. The darshan mohaniya has two parts, darshan mohaniya and charitra mohaniya. So darshan mohaniya has gone down and charitra mohaniya has 16 prakriti. So out of 16, the first more powerful, anantanubanti krodh man maya lobh. So the fourth gunasthana, that also goes down. So the chaturtha gunasthan, the fourth gunasthan, samyak drishti, avira samyak drishti, does not experience anantanubanti krodh man maya lobh, and also does not experience in aupushamic samyaktva the flow, the force of darshan mohaniya. Because two are not present, then you are experience your own beauty. But that's very for short time, very short period of time. Then again, anantanubanti krodh man maya lobh mati koi pan ek vastu, either krodh or man or maya or lobh comes up again. Pacha uday thai jai, pacha rise thai jai. And aupushamic samyaktva is only for small period of time. So pacha darshan mohaniya uday ma ave. So the fourth gunasthanti sadhak niche pade and goes to second gunasthan. So from first you go to fourth, you experience something, but it's not with you because it's not ksharik samyaktva. So again you fall down because of again of your rise of karma. So you experience that. You cannot hold it. You experienced it because the karmic flow, the karmic force went down. You experienced it. Again it came up, and again you're not able to experience it. And you go down, you fall down to second gunasthana, that is called sasadan gunasthana. The name is so beautiful. Aswadan. Aswadan, koi vastu no swad chakhine tame avya cho second gunasthana. Kono swad chakhine avya? Samyak darshan no swad chakhine avya. It was so beautiful. It was so peaceful, but you fell down. The scriptures give this example કે આપણે ખીર ખાંડનું જમવાનું ખાઈએ અને કોઈને વોમિટ થઈ જાય. Even vomit પછી પણ તમને થોડું ખીરનો સ્વાદ હોય, આવી જ રીતે સાસાદાન ગુણસ્થાન છે. So you fall down there You stay there for a while. So again, you go to first Gunasthana, that is Mithya. So what I'm trying to say that it comes and goes, depends on your Bhav Dasha, depends on Karmodaya, and depends on your Purusha. In the same way, fourth thi, you can come back to third also. That is called Mishra Gunasthana. So Andhera Panche, Roshni Panche. Some light, some darkness. You have some experience, but you're still struggling, and you come back to third Gunasthana. So in the process, second and third is just returning back. So you from first you go to fourth, and then you progress. So what happens that it is Opshamik Samyak Darshan, or you can have Kshayik Samyak Darshan, or you can have Kshayopshamik Samyak Darshan. These are technical words. As I said, Upasham means, Upasham matlab kuch cheeze shant niche baith jana, khatm nahi hona, kshay nahi hona. They give a very simple example. You take a glass of water with a lot of dirt in it, and you keep that water. Gradually, the dirt will go down, and upar no pani swachh lagse. But dirt is there, mati che. Mati khatm nathi thai gayi. तो जे नीचे बेसेली माटी छे એને ઉપશમ કહીએ શાંત થઈ ગઈ છે પણ ખત્મ નથી થઈ. You understand? Because of your swadhyay, because of Guru Kripa, because of your continuous satsang. So that dirt is getting down, but it's still with you. That is called upasham, opshamik. The another very better situation, kshayopsham. That some dirt is absolutely gone and some dirt is down. And the third, which is beautiful, Kshayik Samyak Darshan. Kshay matlab khatm thai gayu che. Absolutely kshay thai gayu che, zero thai gayu che. And those who have Kshayik Samyak Darshan, they progress the same, they go to Keval Gnan. Because there is no looking back once you get Kshayik Samyak Darshan. Bhagavan Mahavir is a scientist. His ways of explanations are absolutely beautiful. You know, when somebody reaches to fourth Gunasthana, that is called, but this is Samyak Drishti, but Avirat Samyak Drishti. The name of the fourth Gunasthana is Avirat Samyak Drishti. You attain your knowledge, you experience yourself, you experience the beauty, but thodu ek light aavi. એક ખિડકીમાંથી થોડું બારીમાંથી પ્રકાશ આવ્યું. But we did not experience the Mahaprakash. Because darshan monia, you are able to kshayopsham, whatever. But still there is a long way to go to clear up your charitra mohonia, which has 25 prakriti. Anantanubandhi, krodh, mana, maya, lobh, apratyakhana varni, sanjulan, and no kashaya. Nokasha, Hasya Rati, Arati, Shok, Bhai, Jugupsa, Sri, Purush, Napunsak Ved, Sri Ved, Purush Ved, Napunsak Ved. I will explain to you. So you have to get rid of these 25 kind of charitras, which are obstructing you continuously. These are such stumbling blocks in our life. We don't want to get angry, but we do get angry. We do not want to have lobe in our lives. But આપણે લાગે કે આ કામ લાગશે મને ચશ્મો રાખી જ લઈએ તો શું થાય. પરિગ્રહ, all the time પરિગ્રહ, I want this. ના બાળકને પણ ટોય આપી ને તો પોતાના સામે ખીચે. We are born with this. So we have to get rid of this 25 prakriti of charitra mohonia, and when you get rid of that, then you will be able to experience your own self. Obstruction છે, cover છે, cloud છે, dense છે, since time immemorial છે. So fourth Gunasthan, Avirat Samyak Drishti. Avirat means no vows. We experience the beauty. We are delightful. It's Opshamik gone back. Kshayopsham still with us. But there is no determination. We know कि बहु બધું ખાવાથી તકલીફ થાય, but still want to eat. આપણે ખબર છે ઓછું ખાવાથી સારું થશે, but okay, tomorrow I will do. We are capable of postponing everything. We know this is good for us. We know this will help me, but we just cannot do it because that mohaniya karma is so powerful in obstructing everything. So avirasa એક વખત મારા એક લેક્ચરમાં, because આપણા જે સંસ્કાર છે આટલા strong છે that they just push up every time. This journey is not the journey of this life. It's a journey of many, many lives. આપણા સંસ્કાર એવા છે, આપણી આદતો એવી છે, આપણી ભૂલો એવી છે. So we are trained to do what we are doing for many, many births and many, many lives. Now what happens? અવિરત સમ્યક દૃષ્ટિ, સમ્યક દર્શન થયું છે, આત્માનું અનુભવ થયું છે, but કોઈ પણ વ્રત હજી આપણે લેતા નથી because of સંસ્કાર, because of so many things. So એક વખત મારા લેક્ચરમાં the one gentleman came and she said to me that Sadhviji, I'm very inspired and I used to drink a lot. I said, so what then? I'm not going to drink anymore because I think this is not right. So next day he again did not come. So I said, where were you? He said, I went to pub again. I said, why? Because I wanted to celebrate my vow. Because people, અમારી આદતો આવી છે કે આપણી આદતોમાંથી આપણે મુક્ત નથી થઈ શકતા. So અવિરત સમ્યક દૃષ્ટિ, સમ્યક દર્શન છે, પણ આપણે કોઈ વ્રત નથી લઈ શકતા. So gradually, પુરુષાર્થ, gradually little bit more effort, promise, Guru Kripa, Swadhyay, continuous effort. So fourth Gunasthan, sadhak then goes to fifth Gunasthan. That is called Deshvirat Samyak Drishti. Drishti khuli gayi છે. હું કોણ છું એ જાણી ગયા છે. Even Samyak Darshan has two types of Samyak Darshan, Yathartha Samyak Darshan and Vyavhar Samyak Darshan. વ્યવહાર સમ્યક દર્શન, your tremendous faith કે આ શરીર નથી, જે સત્ય પર faith છે, સત્યને આપણે જાણીએ છીએ. અને વ્યવહાર સમ્યક દર્શન, like વ્યવહાર સમ્યક દર્શન you have faith and યથાર્થ સમ્યક દર્શન you have experience of that. મને ઘણી વખતે લાગે છે કે જ્યાં સુધી એક્સપિરિયન્સ નથી ત્યાં સુધી બધું ડ્રાય છે. Experience of truth, experience of beauty, experience of love, experience of peace. So after you saw that little light, you want to make it Mahasurya. So you, from fourth, sadhak goes to fifth by realizing, by understanding, by thinking continuously, what is the objective of my life? What do I want to achieve? આવી જ રીતે લડતા, ઝઘડતા, આર્ગ્યુમેન્ટ કરતા જિંદગી પૂરી થઈ જશે? I want to achieve something else in my life. I want to hold everything. I want to have everything. But the day I leave, nothing will become my companion. Nothing will accompany me. So you continuously think. You continuously analyze. In every direction, our energy goes. Somebody going for dinner, I also go for dinner. Everybody is going to see movie, I also go to see movie. I don't think for myself, logically, analytically, what everyone else is doing, I'm also doing. આપણે અહીંયા ઇન્ડિયામાં નાના બાળકો નાના કાગળ બનાવે, એના ઉપર આવું ગ્લાસ રાખે. So when they put this glass for a long time, fire breaks because of the concentrated energy. So Deshvirat Samyak Darshan, you try to concentrate energy, focus on energy to reach somewhere in your life. You're not able to completely take all the vows. Thoda vow. Even one vow is very challenging. Even one vow. When I see people sing, doing Varshita, people doing Mass Command, or when people climb mountains, I think they have tremendous sense of achievement. Because our own indriyas, our own kashayas defeat us all the time. Because we don't want to get angry. But then force or anger comes, we cannot control it. And later on we regret, we repent. Why did I get angry? Because our indriyas, our senses, our hunger, our thirst, our desires, they become more powerful than us. They become more and more, they become bigger than us. So when somebody does Varshita, when somebody does Mass Command, or does any kind of tapasya, or any kind of vow somebody takes, they become big in their own eyes. I'm able to defeat my own hunger. I'm able to defeat my own desires, the tremendous sense of achievements. Shikharji ni pahadi par jaiye. Difficult to climb that Shikharji mountain. Is such a steep mountain. And when you reach there, tremendous sense of enjoyment, achievement. Yes, I did it. I did it. Because we do not want to get defeated by our own thirst and desires and hunger and whatnot, but we get defeated. So, Panchva Gunasthan, fifth Gunasthan, sadhak decides to take some vow, Desh Virat. Desh means Pradesh, means some partial vows someone takes. Partial, like thoda pan nadi ne apne bandh bana liye. Am jata jim tem direction ma jaye. Now I've decided to focus my energy for my own development. I make a schedule that this is for my spiritual development, this is for my worldly life, but my main focus is to experience my own self. Ek ko bhi namokaro. Ek pan namaskar can give us tremendous peace. So ek pan vow, even one vow pramanikta thi, it will give you tremendous kind of boost, positivity, enthusiasm. That is called Desh Virat. After Desh Virat, which is some technically, they say that first fourth Gunasthan, Anantanubanti Krodh Man Maya Lobh goes. Then in fifth, Apratyakhana Vraniya Krodh Man Maya Lobh goes. This is all technical. But the thing is that Desh Virat, you're trying to make a boundary, you're trying to make a decision of utilizing your energy in a very positive way, in a very systematic way, in a focused way to achieve something. But the journey cannot start unless you have experience, unless you have faith. There is something within me which is extraordinarily beautiful, and I'm expected to experience that before I leave this world. I want to really experience that myself, which is so beautiful. मैं स्वयं से संवाद करना चाहता हूँ. रफ्ता रफ्ता जिंदगी का गुजरता गया. रफ्ता रफ्ता जिंदगी का गुजरता गया. मंजिल पर पहुंच कर पाया क्या? खुद से पहचान अधूरी है. तो स्वयं से संवादनी opportunity છે ચતુર્થ ગુણસ્થાન અને એની જે journey છે to realize yourself, your total beauty. બધું મળી જાય છે. પણ પોતાના સાથે સંવાદ ના થાય. આપણા પોતાના માટે આટલી બધી બ્યુટી છે, એક્સપિરિયન્સ ના થાય અને આપણે જતા રહીએ. So fifth Gunasthan is called Desh Virat Samyak Darshan. You're able to focus your energy in a right direction, in a focused direction. You get more inspired. You want to go further. You want to develop more further. So now you become Sanyat, Sanyami. Technically, they call it's Muniraj, they sadhu. You can say that, but that is mean that Desh Virat means Sarva Virat. You want to take more vows. You want to make yourself more disciplined. You want to focus your energy more towards direction. That is called Desh Virat, Sarva Virat. Chhata Gunasthan છે Sarva Virat એટલે પ્રમત્ત સંયત. સંયત થઈ ગયા છે, સંયમી થઈ ગયા છે, વાવ પણ લઈ લીધી છે. And it's pramadi che. I get so surprised to see or to read Mahavir's scientific way of explaining and understanding human mind. Sanyami thai gaya che, sanyat thai gaya che, pramad, behoshi che andar. When we use or listen to this word pramad, we think that pramad is something like you get up late and you do not do things in right way. This is all small, like physical pramad, that's fine. What pramad Bhagavan Mahavir is using, not aware of your own inner thoughts, not control or not in your kind of decision, that is called pramad. जो सोचना चाहते हैं वो नहीं सोचते हैं, जो करना चाहते हैं वो नहीं करते हैं, कुछ और ही करते हैं, वो प्रमाद कहते हैं. I always think that Bhagavan Mahavir said that you don't really hurt a little ant. આપણે સાધુ પૂંજી લઈને ચાલે. One by one, one by one, one by one. That's me. You are very conscious about your external kind of walking. At the same time, you're conscious about internal thoughts as well. These days, we're listening about subconscious. I think Mahavir is talking, when he talks about pramad, he's talking about your subconscious mind. Conscious, we have taken vows. Externally, we have taken vows. But internally, your subconscious is also very, very important. So in Mahavir's way of purification, reprogramming of subconscious mind, purifying our subconscious mind is extremely important. That's why Bhagwan always said, Arahanta no dhyan karo, Siddha ka dhyan karo. 24 hours think about Navkar mantra, like mantra jap. Like continuously you think about Siddha. Continuously you think about Arhant. And modern psychology says that whatever you think continuously, you automatically become. We continuously, I'm sick. We're bound to become sick. Continuously, we think, no one loves me, everyone is going to hate us anyway. We continuously think, I'm being ignored. So people will start ignoring you. तो आप जो सोचेंगे वैसे आपका भव का निर्माण होता है, आपके जीवन का निर्माण होता है. So what you continuously think, you become. So Mahavir said, in order to reprogram, in order to program your subconscious mind, in order to get rid of your pramad, you need to continuously send positive messages, powerful messages to your subconscious mind. I'm positive. I'm peaceful. I'm blissful. My health is fantastically beautiful. Everyone loves me. My relationship with everyone is so beautiful. I appreciate everyone's work. Everyone's appreciate my work. It's a matter of experiment. Do it. Program, pramad. So Chata Gunasthanas, Pramatta Sanya. He doesn't talk about Chata Gunasthan first. He talks about 7th Gunasthan first. Apramatta Sanya. The sadhak who is apramatta. Apramatta means no pramad. No pramad means internally he is very aware what's happening in his mind. No negative thought can come and empower that sadhak because he has total control on his thoughts. His control on his inner world. He thinks what he wants to think. He does what he wants to do. The Pramatta sadhak doesn't have any control. Pramatta is externally vows are there. Externally disciplined life. Externally beautiful life. But subconscious, still something is here. So Mahavir is saying that you cannot progress or you cannot go further in the development in the indicators of Gunasthan unless you get rid of your pramad. So Chata Gunasthan, 6th Gunasthan is Pramatta Sanyar and 7th is Apramatta. Pramatta means pramad. Pramad, I cannot translate this as laziness. Pramad means, Apramad means, Pramad means a non-aware state. So the more and more you're aware, the more and more you're Jagrup, the more and more you are Apramatta. Not Jagrup like physical Jagrup. I went to in one village many years ago, and there was one sadhu and whose legs were so big. So I said, what happened to you? He said, I did not sleep for many years. I said, why didn't you sleep? Because he said, because our scripture says, Asutta Muni. Je jage che, je jagta rahi che, muni che. Not physical jagru, but internally jagru. Physical jagru, it's okay. But internally jagrus, Asutta Muni. Je sutapan jagru che, muni che. What does that mean? That your pramad, your thoughts, your internal world is in control. Bahar ma fasad che. Even sadhu, even people like us, we take vows, we present ourselves beautifully, we speak beautifully, we say beautiful things, other people also. But what happens here, only we know. So Bhagavan says that unless you clean up your inner world, pramad khatma na thai jai, ત્યાં સુધી progress na kari shaki. There is one beautiful story in the Buddhist scriptures. So there was one person who renounced Bhagavan Buddha's congregation. And Buddha said that, he said to Buddha that, what do I do today? Where do I go for sadhana? So he said to that, go to Amrapali. Amrapali was famous prostitute of that area at that time. So Buddha said to Amrapali, what are you saying? Why do I need to go to Amrapali? Buddha said, this is the agya for you. So the bhikshu was very perplexed and he never wanted to go to Amrapali's Mahal palace. But he couldn't say no to Buddha and he went there. So on his way to Amrapali's palace, she was a beautiful dancer of that time. So the young monk was saying, well, I will go to Amrapali's palace, but I don't know what she will make for me. And till yesterday, I was like kind of a prince, and everything was organized for me so beautifully. And what's going to happen to me today? And on the top of that, I need to go to Amrapali. So he reached there. Amrapali opened the gates, and she said to that bhikshu, please come in and eat all the things which you like. He was shocked. How does she know? But then he ignored and he ate whatever was served to him. And then he thought that till yesterday I had a beautiful bed to sleep, and today I don't know what is she going to give to me. So Amrapali said, a beautiful bed is ready for you. You can sit, you can sleep. So that bhikkhu just ran away. And then he went to Buddha. Amrapali knows everything. Whatever I think she knows, I happen to think something which a bhikkhu shouldn't think. And probably she knows that also. So it's not fair. I will not go. I'm not going to go. Next morning, Buddha said to him, today again you are going to Amrapali's palace. He said, Buddha, this is not fair. I cannot go. Buddha said, you are going. And today he was very conscious. Apramatta sadhak. He was very conscious what's happening in his mind. Every step, he was aware of his thoughts. He was aware of his bhav. He was aware of his intention. And today when he reached, Amrapali opened the door and said, Pranam Bhikkhu, Aja Bhikkhu Hue. Aja Bhikshu Hue, because today you have total awareness of what you think, what you say. Bhikkhu Hue Apramatta Sanya. So Gunasthan, fifth is your Deshvirat, certain vows you take. And then Sarvavirat, you become sadhak, but pramadi sadhak. And then you go to seventh and you become apramadi sadhak. Interestingly, the whole development of Gunasthan from 6 to 7, 7 to 6, 7 to 6 and 6 to 7. Because 6th and 7th, both the Gunasthan has only duration of Antarmurat. So you become Pramadi, then become Apramadi, then because of karmic force, you become Apramadi. But a time comes in the life of a sadhak that is called Satisha Apramatta. Satisha Apramatta means you reach to a stage of purification from where there's no looking back. You go further and you go further and you go further. So most of the people are in first Gunasthan, that is Mithatva. Very few come to fourth. Then by luck, by Purusharth, by Dev Guru Prasad, very few go to fifth. And then those who go to sixth and seventh, seventh and sixth, sixth and seventh. And once you reach to Satishay, Apramatta Sanya, then there is no looking back. I know it's 4 o'clock, but I will sum up in very short, like 8, 9, 10th, 11th to 12th. Because the duration of once you reach to the top of the 7th, that is Satisha Samat, you enter to 8th Gunasthan. Unfortunately, they say It is not possible to reach to 8th Gunasthanak in this day and age. When philosophically they teach us that 8th Gunasthanak is Apurvakaran. Beautiful name, Apurvakaran. You progress, you progress, you progress. Bit by bit, bit by bit, you go further, you go further. And Apurvakaran, as the name says, Karan means Parinam. ऐसे परिणाम जो कभी हुए ही नहीं उसको कहते हैं अपूर्वकरण. एक ऐसा experience which you never had in your life. Samyak darshan was a small experience, but apurvakaran is such a profound experience. Profound experience, that music, that mithas, that your beauty absolutely manifest in front of you. The most closest example you can have of Meera. Meera ne zahar appama આવ્યું, but Meera couldn't feel it. Meera ne rajmalમાંથી કાઢવામાં આવ્યું, but she couldn't feel it. Meera was harassed by many people, but she couldn't feel because she had the taste of that beauty which is within, which was so strong for her that other things became immaterial for her. આપણે લાગે ને કે ભગવાન જંગલમાં છે, ભગવાન ધ્યાન કરે છે, ભગવાન આટલા દિવસો સુધી વગર ભોજનના છે. ભોજનનું ભાન ભૂલી જાય છે. અંદરમાં કંઈક જુદું મળી ગયું છે તો બહારની આ બધી વસ્તુઓ ગૌણ થઈ જાય છે. અપૂર્વકરણ, વારંવાર આવું અનુભવ, મિઠાસ, that music, that prakash, that light is so beautiful. અપૂર્વકરણ હજી સુધી 7 સુધી થિયોરી હતી, now it's experience. હજી સુધી આપણે શ્રદ્ધાથી, yes, Mahavir said this, Parshat Bhagwan said this, Prishat Bhagwan said this. So whatever we heard, whatever we practice, now 8th is the experience of that. That is called Apurvakaran. You also signature. आप भी आपके हस्ताक्षर करते हैं कि yes, महावीर हुए. That's an experience of Apurvakaran. 8वां Gunasthan is a very big stage. Most of the sadhak, if they happen to cross the 4th and 6th and 7th, 7th and 6th, is like that. Once you reach to 8th Gunasthanak and you adopt Shabakshani, which I'm going to say in a minute, so then you are bound to get Keval Gnan, that is Gunasthan. So 8th Gunasthan is Apurvakaran. You more and more progress, more and more progress. And after 8th, you reach to 9th, which is called Anivrittikaran. Anivrittikaran is also very beautiful. All the bheds, જેટલા પણ સાધક સમાન છે, એનું એક્સપિરિયન્સ સમાન છે. હિન્દુ હોય, મુસ્લિમ હોય, ક્રિશ્ચિયન હોય, ઈસાઈ હોય, whoever, લેડી, પુરુષ હોય, સ્ત્રી હોય, બાલક હોય, જે બી હોય, 9th Gunasthan dissolves all the bhed and you become one. No bhed. Either somebody is doctor renounces, doesn't matter. Somebody's professor renounces, doesn't matter. Somebody's businessman renounces, doesn't matter. Anivrittikaran, બધા ભેદ સમાપ્ત, ઉત્તરોત્તર વિશુદ્ધ જે અનુભવ છે એ અનવૃત્તિકરણ છે. The antarmuhura, the time frame is very slow. So I talk about shapak sheni. Shapak means yukshay charitra mohaniye, yukshay darshan mohaniye. Now you are absolutely getting rid of all your mohaniya karma. You're getting rid. You're not upsham. You're not kshayupsham. You're getting rid. Completely cleaning. So you go to anivrittikaran, you go to apurvakaran, anivrittikaran, and now you go to 10th Gunasthan. Mahavir જેવું વૈજ્ઞાનિક, મહાવીર અંતશ્ચિકતના terrific scientist છે. I personally feel that what he did for 12.5 years, in 12.5 years, he was unfolding the mysteries of human mind. You experience such a beauty. You experience tremendous bliss. But 10th Gunasthan is Sukshma Lok. You have everything. But Tamaru Asitunu Lok છે. મનુષ્યને સૌથી વધારે પ્રેમ કોના સાથે છે? પોતાના સાથે છે. પોતાના છોકરા સાથે કેમ પ્રેમ હોય? કારણ કે છોકરાઓમાં પોતાનો અસ્તિત્વ જોઈએ છે, તે છોકરાઓ પણ ગમે છે. મારા છોકરાઓ છે, my son, my daughter, my grandchildren, it's me, it's mine. So because of your oneness, because મનુષ્ય પોતાના અસ્તિત્વને ખૂબ જ પ્રેમ કરે છે. So 10th, 8th and 9th are so enthralling stages, so beautiful stages, so pure stages, but still there is something within you, sukshma lobe, which is called sukshma sampradaya, which is obstructing you to reach to the 12th Gunasthana, or the final liberation or final knowledge. What is a sukshma lobe? Lobe of your own existence. Remember Bahubali. Such a beautiful, such a penance for one whole year. But मैं बड़ा हूं और मेरे भाई छोटे हैं, that ego, that sukshma lobe, that one stumbling block could not let him attain केवल ज्ञान. Just one thing. આપણે અહીંયા ઇન્ડિયામાં પાણી ઢોળીએ ના, પાણી સુખાઈ જાય તો પણ રેખા રહી જાય છે. રેખા રહી જાય છે તો રેખા, that thing, that line, that existence of your, મારી existence સાથે જે મને પ્રેમ છે એને give up કરવું. That is crossing the sukshma lobe, 10th Gunasthan, which is very challenging, બધું છોડી શકીએ, but that pseudo I, the attachment of pseudo I to give up, it's very, very challenging. So when you reach the 10th Gunasthana, you have to get rid of that sukshma lobe. And the minute you get rid of that sukshma lobe, you go to 12th Gunasthana. And 12th, you get rid of Dashanmoniya, you get rid of Gyanavarniya, you get rid of Dashnavarniya, you get rid of Antaraya. And 13 is Keval Gnanno Jagmag Prakash. So Akshapak Shreni che. So there is another possibility of Upsham Shreni. Upsham, as I said, that things are going down, but you're not getting rid of the dirt. So after 8th and 9th, somebody can have Shaik Shreni, that Upsham Shreni, and somebody can have Kshapak Shreni. So if somebody has Upasham Shreni, means the dirt is going down, means you're not getting rid, you reach to 11th Gunasthan. You think that I have become pure. You think that I have absolutely cleaned up everything. I have become beautiful. But the dirt is sitting within you. થોડુંક ધક્કો લાગે તો 11th થી આપણે પાછા પહેલા ગુણસ્થાન એટલે મિથ્યાત્વ પહોંચી જાય. અહીંયા સુધી પહોંચી ગયા છે, but because એક સાધુ હતા, એને ખૂબ બધા વર્ષો સુધી સાધના કરી. And he thought that I've become egoless and everything is attained, I've become pure. નીચે આવ્યા. એનું નામ તો શાંતિનાથ હતું. તો લોકો પૂછે કે આપનું મુનિજી નામ શું છે? અત્યારે મને નામ ખબર નથી, હું આટલું ફેમસ છું. આટલી નાનકડી વસ્તુ છે. He thought that I'm beautiful, he thought that I'm peaceful, he thought that I'm pure. But that થોડોક ધક્કો લાગે તો ગ્લાસનો જે ડર્ટ છે હલીને ઉપર આવી જાય. થોડો ધક્કો લાગે. Everybody is saying beautiful things to you, we are beautiful. If people are saying negative things and still we are able to maintain the equilibrium, તો ક્ષપક શ્રેણી છે. થોડા ધક્કાથી જો ડર્ટ ઉપર આવી જાય તો ઉપશમ શ્રેણી છે. 11th ગુણસ્થાનથી પાછા વ્યક્તિ પેલા મિથ્યાત્વ ગુણસ્થાનમાં આવી જાય. ધક્કો કોને લાગે? આ સ્યુડોઆઈને ધક્કો લાગે. અને સમજવું અને આ ઇમ્પ્લિમેન્ટ કરવું અને લાઈફમાં એક્સપિરિયન્સ કરવું, these are very different things. So 11th come back to first Gunasthan. And those who go for Kshapak Shreni, so 8th Apurvakaran, 9th Anavrittikaran. Anavrittikaran પર બધા ભેદ સમાપ્ત થઈ જાય. તમારા એક રૂમમાં ફર્નિચર છે, બીજા રૂમમાં ફર્નિચર છે. Because of furniture only, one is bedroom and one is drawing room. You remove the furniture, everything is just a room. So ये બહારના ભેદ છે કે હું સ્ત્રી છું, હું પુરુષ છું, હું જૈન છું, હું બૌદ્ધ છું, હું દિગંબર છું, ઓશવાલ છું, હું નવનાથ છું. બધા ભેદ સમાપ્ત થઈ જાય તો શુદ્ધ બુદ્ધ નિરંજન ચૈતન્ય સ્વરૂપ છે. પછી there is a fight in the Digambar tradition that female cannot attain liberation. પણ નવા ગુણસ્થાનમાં તો ભેદ સમાપ્ત થઈ જાય. કોણ સ્ત્રી છે તો પુરુષ છે, તો ઝઘડાનું કારણ શું છે? તો 9th પછી 10th, you get rid of that sukshma samparaya, sukshma lobe of your own existence. You ignore the 11th and you go to the 12th. And the minute you get rid of your Nanavarniya, Dashnavarniya, Antaraya, you reach to the Mahaprakash of Keval Gyan, that is 13th Gunasthan. 13th Gunasthan, most of the Tirthankars are in 13th Gunasthan. અને કોઈના પાસે 30 yearsનો ટાઈમ, કોઈના પાસે 6 વર્ષનો ટાઈમ, જેને જેટલું આયુષ્ય કર્મ. So the 4 things remain: આયુષ્ય કર્મ, વેદનીય કર્મ, ગોત્ર કર્મ. જ્યારે 13 ગુણસ્થાનમાં 4 કર્મ શેષ રહી જાય છે: નામ, આયુષ્ય, ગોત્ર और વેદનીય કર્મ. એ 4 કર્મ 13 ગુણસ્થાનમાં છે. એ 4 કર્મ જ્યારે પૂરા થાય, કેવલી સમુદ્ગત થાય, 14 ગુણસ્થાન, you become સિદ્ધ and beyond of ગુણસ્થાન. આ ખૂબ સંક્ષેપમાં ગુણસ્થાનની યાત્રા મેં આપના સાથે કરી છે. Practically, one Gunasthan needs 1 day, 1 lecture, and we need 14 lectures. But because I wanted you to introduce to this topic, many of you know this. આપણે ગોતી લઈએ કે આપણે ક્યાં છીએ, મારી યાત્રા ક્યાં સુધી પહોંચી છે. આત્માના અસ્તિત્વ પર મને વિશ્વાસ છે, મને શ્રદ્ધા છે. જે સાચું છે હું જોઈ શકું છું, જે સાચું નથી એ હું જોઈ શકું છું. મારા ચશ્મા જે છે એ રંગીન છે કે ચશ્મા વગર આ દુનિયાને જોઈ શકું છું. આ યાત્રા, it's an individual effort, it's an individual development, it's an individual commitment. All other commitments are external, but this is my personal commitment for my development, for my commitment, for my own spiritual purification. I need to know where do I stand. I need to know that my pramad defeats me. I need to know my anger defeats me. I need to know what my stumbling blocks are and how can I get rid of this. My pranam, my gratitude to all of you for listening to me so peacefully and so patiently. If anybody has any question, probably with the permission of Prakash, we can spend 5-10 more minutes for this. Thank you.
Yes, sorry. I have a small question anyway. I'm just wondering, I know you might think, hang on, Prakash, what are you talking about? It's just that આપણે પાંચમા આરામાં છે અત્યારે. So where do you think we would be able to reach at the maximum? I mean, ગમે એટલી સાધના કરે, ગમે એટલું કરીએ તો કેટલે સુધી પહોંચી શકીએ આપણે?
પ્રકાશભાઈ, અમે તો ગુરુદેવ ઉપાધ્યાય મુનિજીના આચાર્ય ચંદ્રનાથજીના શિષ્યા છે, જેના જીવનમાં નો કઈ છે જ નહીં. આપણે હિંમત કરીએ ને, આરા કોઈ તમને રોકી નહીં શકે. પહોંચો ને જ્યાં સુધી પહોંચવાનું છે. આપણે કોણ ના પાડે છે? આપણે મહેનત કરીએ, આપણે હિંમત કરીએ અને આપણે કાલથી પરે છીએ. બસ આપણે પ્રામાણિકતાથી આપણે મહેનત કરીએ પ્રકાશભાઈ. We will reach where we will reach where you wish to reach. The only thing is your purushar, your faith, and your commitment towards this journey. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shilapiji Maharaj. I just really need to say that you summed up this difficult topic in an hour, and it's amazing, and giving so many examples, you know, and in a language that everybody can understand. And I really did not, I know there are questions coming in now. I think there is one from someone saying that if you, sorry, I will try and read it just in case you want to answer it. It says, you said if we pass 8, we are on the road to moksha. However, you said ego can still go back.
Yeah, on 11.
Yeah, I'll leave that to you.
In that, just when ego can come back only in the case of 11th Gunasthana. 11th Gunasthana, that's a falling down. That's an Upsham Shredi, right? But if you are on the Kshapak Shredi, then there's no falling back. 8th, 9th, 10th, and straight 12th. There's no falling back. If you are on Kshapak Shredi, no falling back.
I hope that answers your question. I don't know who asked that, but that's one. And I'm sure that people, if they listen to this again, we're going to make it available on the Virata website somehow with, linking with SCVP London with the IT knowledge. And then they will be able to listen to it again, and they will have more questions, which means, Shilapiji Maharaj, that you'll have to come back to answer the questions. Yes, they can write to you, but it will be wonderful. I mean, we're just, I think, as you said, it's not, you cannot do as justice to this subject in 1 hour. And I think that we did know that, but unfortunately, you know, and then a lot of these members have been joining since COVID, you know, the Vyom Vilayat and, you know, Swadhyay. So I'm sure that they're familiar with it, but doing it in one session like this was a wonderful overview with all those examples. So we cannot, you know, thank you enough. And I just think that, you know, I just wanted to also just say that when you said that, you know, we've had teachers here, we've been doing, in our discussion group, I mean, the first driving force of our development of the facilitators was Arshad Bhai. He's no more, but Mehul Bhai has always brought it to a level where other people can understand, and he's still doing it. And then we've got our teachers like Shruti Ben Maldev, we've got Yashwanti or Jasna Ben Shah, because and then we've got Trushit Ben Shah, and then Vibhuti Ben has always been there, as I said, and delivering. And the other thing is that we've had teachers. Sorry,
and yourself.
We just facilitated it. So all I can say is that we've really learned a lot from you. We've just continued to do what you asked us to do in our way. And I think that it's been a good experience. We would not have started this. That's what I'm saying. It's got to be somewhere. Somebody's got to give you that.
Yes. Anybody wants to ask any question? It's a very challenging topic, Gunasthan.
Yes.
In this 1 and maybe 15 minutes, I was able to just to introduce you to the names.
Yes.
And all I want to clarify, it's the indicator of your spiritual development. It's like when you reach to a stage of I would say, awareness, total awareness, then it is called that you're Apramatta Sayyid. It's not that you're Apramatta Sayyid, then you are doing this. It's your stages which defines your quality. It's your qualities which defines your stages, and other way around. So all I need to say, it's a commitment towards this journey. It's a faith towards journey to make your life more and more beautiful. Bahar ma je che, jeglu che, etlu che. But peace, આનંદ પ્રસન્નતા અંદરમાં છે. તો હું પ્રાર્થના કરું છું કે આપણે જર્ની પર આગળ વધીએ આપણે, જેનાથી જે થાય. પણ commitment, the faith, the clarity is extremely important.
There's one question, Shilapiji Maharaj. Yes. Can you move between Gunasthans? It's from Jagruti Ben.
Of course. Can you move 100%? Jagruti, 100%. I just told you that from 4th you to go to 2nd, 4th you can go to 3rd, 4th sometimes you can go to 5th also. As I told you that from 11th you can fall down to 1st, then from 5th also you can go to 2nd, from 1st if you're Sadhi Mithyat you can come to 3rd. So you're continuously moving, because it's not a static stage. It depends on your bhav, depends on your purusharth, depends on your uday of mohaniya karma. You keep on moving from one Gunasthan to another Gunasthan. Yes, once you reach to 13, you cannot move. You can only go to 14th. So 8th and 9th also, there's no possibility of coming back from 8th and 9th. There's no possibility of coming back from 10th. So from 7th onwards, if you're not having Upasham Shreni, then there is no coming back. You just keep on progressing. As I told you earlier on in my talk, and 5th and 6th, 6th and 7th, 7th and 6th, 6th and 7th, continuously. Pramat Sayyid to Apramat, Apramat to Pramat. Then even to 5th, also 4th to 5th, 5th to 4th, continuously it happens like this. Jagati, continuously it changes.
We've got Rita Ben's questions.
Shayoksham.
Okay, please. This is the last question, otherwise we'll keep on going on.
So what is this question? Shayoksham. Okay, Kshay means getting rid of, absolutely getting rid, and Upsham means going like in a dabavi divani. So Upsham means dirt is going down, but you're not getting rid of the dirt. And Kshay means you're getting rid of dirt completely. Kshayopsham, that some part you're getting rid of, and some part it's going down. It's a combination of absolutely getting rid of and combination, like some part is going down, that is called Kshayopsham. Kshay and Upsham. Kshay means getting rid, complete cleaning, and Upsham is going down. So it's getting rid of. So that is called Kshayopsham. So Upsham, Opshamic Samyat, that Darshan Mohaniya is niche basically. Kshayama, absolutely Darshan Mohaniya is gone. And Kshayopshama, some karmic Pudgala of Darshan Mohaniya you are getting rid of, and some is going down. So Kshayopsham is the mixed stage.
Okay, thank you, Shilapiji Maharaj. I think so. We'd rather end here, otherwise we can never finish it up. But we all thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm sure everybody's enjoyed it thoroughly well. And we had a lot of good attendance, about 88, which is really a great figure along. I mean, so many people that attended one, and I'm sure you all want Shilapiji Maharaj to see us again. Is that right? So I'll definitely ask whenever she's got a convenient time and any availability. We'll definitely find a day for you, Shilapiji Maharaj. Is that all right? Sorry, is that all right, Shilapiji Maharaj?
Yeah. બસ હું બધાને ખૂબ ધન્યવાદ કહું છું. વિરાટના બધા પ્રોજેક્ટ્સ ખૂબ સરસ કામ કરે છે ને સૌથી ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ તાઈમાની તબિયત. After that stroke on 24th of January, she's doing much better. And her speech is perfectly fine. Her hands are also fine. But though chalbama any support ni jarur pade che, which is understandable. So Rajgir ma thodi, I think she came back to Rajgir. But I think we might take her back to Pune because maybe over there rehabilitation is much better. But I tell you, her spirit is just amazing. Her confidence, her determination, and her positivity towards life is just amazing. I witnessed the whole episode of her stroke. I was right present there. But not even 1 minute she said, what has happened to me and what's wrong with me and what will happen to me? Nothing at all. I have experienced a absolutely life-Pragya person in the form of Taima. And we pray for her speedy recovery. We pray for her well-being. Once she's the torch, she's the light. And I think she'll be able to do much better within a couple of weeks. And Badha Viratana projects khub saras chale che. Rajgir ma Diagnostic Center, we just it's inaugurated on 26th of January with the blessings of Taima, and is bringing benefit to thousands of people over there. Kachma Badha projects khub saras chale che. Taima at this health, she's planning about Samosharan. Every 2 or 3 days we talk on the phone and she says to me that do the design as early as possible. Palitana Sangamitraji is doing very well. We are doing a big new housing complex. Nepal project is started now. We bought a beautiful 5 acres of land in Malpi, and the construction is, the plans are passed. Nepal is a difficult country to get the permissions, but with Taima's grace, everything is done. And very soon, maybe in 1 month time, we'll be able to start work over there. So with Taima's blessings, I request all of you to pray for her speedy recovery. And I'm very confident that she'll be able to join us in some of the Zoom sessions very quickly.
Please do convey our regards and speedy recovery from all of us today here. We've been thinking of her every Saturday meet, especially Pushpa, and always ask, how is Taima? So all I can give her whatever I know about it. But
everyone asks, Prakash Bhai, every single person asks. And my very special thank you to Neena Ben and Prakash Bhai. This time they came to Rajgir and Kutch and they brought a lot of energy. And that time only Prakash Bhai captured me. Prakash Bhai really asked me to do this talk. I was not aware that you are doing so systematically for so long on the Saturdays. And once again, my congratulations to all of you.
Thank you.
On my Prathana.
Thank you.
Spiritual progress, Kupa Saraswati Bhai, Avi Prathana.
We shall see you again, definitely.
Mission Sate, Seva and Sadhana Sate, Apne Jodi ne rahiye. Bas ek જ પ્રાર્થના કરું, બસ no કશાય, no politics, બસ પ્રેમથી આપણે રસ્તા પર આગળ વધીએ અને તાઈમાના મિશનને આપણે મોટો કરીએ. તાઈમા હંમેશા મને કહે છે કે આપણા પાસે થોડા લોકો છે, પણ જે લોકો છે બહુ પ્યારા, બહુ સુંદર, બહુ મીઠા અને બહુ સરસ છે. તાઈમાને પ્રણામ કરું અને એના આશીર્વાદથી માગલી કોલ બધા માટે.
થેન્ક યુ. મંગલ પાઠ કરો.
નમો સિદ્ધાણમ, નમો હૈર્યાણમ, નમો વિજ્જાયાણમ, નમો લોય સપસાહુણમ, એસો પંચનમોકારો સર્વ પાવપનાશનો, મંગલાણં ચ સભ્યસિમ પરમં ભવે મંગલમ. ચત્તારી મંગલમ અર્હંતા મંગલમ, સિદ્ધા મંગલમ, સાહુ મંગલમ, કેવલિપન્નતો ધમ્મો મંગલમ. ચત્તારી લુગુત્તમા અર્હંતા લુગુત્તમા, સિદ્ધા લુગુત્તમા, સાહુ લુગુત્તમા, કેવલિપન્નતો ધમ્મો લુગુત્તમો. ચત્તારે શરણં પવજ્જામિ, અર્હંતે શરણં પવજ્જામિ, સિદ્ધે શરણં પવજ્જામિ, સાહુ શરણં પવજ્જામિ, કેવલિપન્નતં ધમ્મં શરણં પવજ્જામિ. ઉપસર્ગા ક્ષમ્યાન્તિ છિદ્યન્તે વિઘ્નવલ્લય, मन प्रसन्नतामेते पूज्यमाने जिनेश्वरे. सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्यं सर्वकल्याणकारणं प्रधानं सर्वधर्माणां जयं जयतुशास्त्रं शास्त्रं. બધા માટે ખૂબ મંગલ આશીર્વાદ અને પ્રેમ શુભકામનાઓ છે બસ બધા માટે.
પ્રણામ સાતામાં રહેજો.
કેમ છો બધા? સરસ છે, આનંદ છે.
વંદામી સ્વામી.
હા જી, રૂલાબેન તમે કેમ છો?
બસ મજામાં.
એકદમ